Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Micah Let's Play, and guess who I am? I'm Micah! Because who else would I be? Okay guys, I am so excited to finally again be playing Baldur's Gate 3. If you guys didn't remember, in the last episode, we fought Lae'zel Storm, and yeah, I had to redo the fight. It was my second time fighting Lae'zel. Well, my first time fighting him, but not my first time encountering him, because unfortunately my Elgato and my computer had like a massive falling out, and yeah. So as we speak, I'm currently on the hunt for a new computer. So Clementis, buddy, I need you to take 5. There we go. I was performing Sing for Me. And then also guys, off camera, what I did is that I actually was clearing out this area. Now, I said in the past video there were items to collect, and I did collect a lot of the items that were in here, a lot of the mason's tools, hospital stuff, blood. As you can see, like, there's this stuff on the floor that I actually didn't pick up, the bone saw or this silver tray. But also, I didn't pick up this letter, which we're going to read together, which is the surgeon's memorandum. Memorandum. To all Rythwin House of Healing medical personnel. From Lae'zel Storm, head surgeon. It has come to my attention that our so-called caregivers are wasting precious anesthetic resources on the elderly and the mortally wounded. Nurse Lidwin informs me that this practice is to ease the suffering of the feeble and guide them to Our Lady's final embrace. Never have I heard such abject nonsense. Anesthetic is a tool to relieve my ears of my subject's screams as I apply the blade, not a mercy to be freely dispersed to living corpses. So saith S.T.A.R.R. Only in our informed suffering may we forget our own. The next to ignore this missive will fill my scalpel without sedative. I will simply have to endure the shrieks. Guys, so sorry about that. So as you can see, Lae'zel was not playing around. He was really serious about only servicing S.T.A.R.R.'s people. And then also I turned on all the lights because why? Because fuck S.T.A.R.R. You know, everything must be lit. Okay, so that was one other thing. Then there was another thing over here, this urgent requests for supplies, which I didn't pick up. I kind of discovered as I was like finding everything. So let's read this. To Chief Chirurgeon, Harborside Hospital, Baldur's Gate, from Sister Anna Linwin, Darkcloak, Rythwin House of Healing, urgent. We have reached dire times in Rythwin. War has come. Do you not teach us that it is our duty to mend all who are broken, comfort all who are ill, without regard of the gods they worship or the champions they heed? Yet our surgeon, Lae'zel Storm, abides by his own creed. The will of S.T.A.R.R., he might say, and I dare not argue with him, or any Thorn. He allows supplies to dwindle, leaves some patients' injuries to fester so he may study, and command me to nurse only dark justiciars that seek treatment. I beg you, sir or madam, please deliver us aid, so I may close every tear and clean every wound, even those of harpers and saloonites. We will humbly accept all that you can offer, potions, herbs, sutures, even clerics. Help us heal. With gratitude, Anna Linwin. So as you guys can see, it's so funny. So Anne Linwin, the girl we killed in the other room, who killed Arabella's parents, you know, they were asking for supplies because of what was going on with the war with, you know, for Harpers and Sharans. So it's really interesting when you read that other memorandum and then you read this and it's like, oh my God, you understand like crazy shit was happening. absolutely like batshit crazy stuff was going on. And just so you guys know, there, remember I told you in the other episode there's a way to get to the higher level, and I forgot, if you take this ladder and you come up this way, you see that there's more going on up here, and you can like walk around and stuff. And then, just so you guys know, there is a, hold on, let me go back around this way. There is a room over here that's actually up here that you can find. And this is where the elevator is. When I found it last time, this is where it actually was. You could take this elevator and land. And as you guys can see, there are, this was a button you can push that will either call the elevator up or call it down. And then there is this room here. Now, just so you guys know, I actually did come in here, except for that. And there were like paintings here that I took. There were books that I've already gotten. A lot of them were not like actual books to read. Some of them were just scrolls. Well, most of them were actually scrolls. And then there are these gloves here that I missed. So those were gloves. So if you come up here, you'll find stuff. I think that's all that's over here. And then, you know, you go to this desk, you go here, there, it was just scrolls were in some of these things over here. Same thing for a lot of this stuff. There were books, but a lot of them were books we already had. And then there's treasure chests. You'll have to use Astarian, or if you're like my character, lock picking. As you can see, like, there's nothing else over here. I did all this off camera. I probably should have waited, but I was just trying to move things along. So as you can see, there was another chest which has already been opened, but then you can come out here. Now, this is something I didn't do. I just kind of did all this, but if you look over here and you have the camera go forward, you'll see that there's so much more, and you see that in the distance. Yeah, we'll talk about that when the time is right. And this is leading into the tomb over here. So I don't think, no, this isn't leading into the tomb. That's on the other side. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff you can find over here, and there's a book. Like, there's so much stuff over here that we are gonna go to right now. When I first saw this, I realized when I was coming up here, I said, oh my God, there's a whole area up here. When I originally recorded this, I didn't even come up here. I didn't even come up to this room. I came to the room after the fight. So, and it's so funny, you find this shadow fungus. Don't know what it's for. You find this mushroom, you find a skeleton, and what else? What else do you find? Oh, a pig's head. Okay. So it looks like, oh, a lantern? Ha! Everything must be lit, Char. we are some devout saloonites up in this bitch. But so yeah, if you go back through this window here, you can run out. Oh wait, is it here? Yeah, you can run out this way. Yeah, and you see more of the whatchamacallit. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is literally my favorite part of Baldur's Gate. I haven't gotten to the final part of Baldur's Gate. I haven't gotten to the actual city, but so far, this is like my favorite area. I absolutely love this part of the game. I think it's so well done. For anyone who's a massive horror fan, I don't know why he's doing it like that, but we don't question it. Okay, so yeah, so there's like stuff here you can find. It's like, it's so cool. Oh, I guess I can't pick that up, but you can pick up this wine. You find these two bodies here, these two skeletons. Oh my goodness, like, this is my first time seeing this, just so you guys know. And then, oh, book of poetry. A book of handwritten poems, the ink almost completely faded, but for a few enduring words. I hold my breath for the sun to fall, For in the hot collapse of day I'm brought to you. While Rythwin sleeps, the world entire is ours. The grass, our bed, the dew, our silver candles. The moon and stars, our private canopy, and you the brightest of them all. My light, my heart, my world. I would watch the stars with you until the end of time, but night forever arcs into day, and the sleepy nothingness of the sunlit hours will mutter on. So instead I find eternity in a moment, and by the glance of moonbeam in your eyes I will be brought to rest, as rest should be, enduring still, longing for naught but itself. I'm going to read that in post, but it looked like it was saying something beautiful. But yeah, and I like poetry. Just for those of you who don't know, one of my favorite poets is, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. His name, what is his name? I'm drawing a blank on the name. Oh my God. His name is William Blake. That is his name. And he wrote some very beautiful poetry that, if you like the game Devil May Cry, the character name V, he recites some of William Blake's poetry, and that guy was just a master with words. So yes. But anywho, so as I said before, these are all the areas that I didn't explore. For those of you who didn't see the fight, yeah, this is the fight I had with Malus. As you can see, it was very fucking bloody. Oh my glob. But while we were here, we also found the loot for Art. So Art Kala, we found his loot. But before we leave and go anywhere else, there is more stuff to explore in here. But as you guys can clearly see, we need to do a long rest after that fight. Not to mention, Clementis needs to talk to Arabella. So, oh my goodness, this is gonna be really sad. So, yeah, so let's go talk to the little Arabella. Oh, and then also another thing, guys, about Shadowheart. Now, I'll explain that in just a second. So, Arabella.
Hey, where's Mom and Pops?
When I first read this and it said Bard it said for once I find myself at a loss for words, and that was so that's so invoked how Clementis was feeling. Because now, like I said before, you know, her parents were missing. He didn't know where they were, and we were looking for them. Had I known, you could find her parents. And then one of my viewers, Keith, told me, or was it Ryu? I'm so sorry if I'm mixing you guys up. Had told me, unfortunately, you cannot save her parents. There's nothing you can do. There's no way to save them. So Clementis is gonna say to Arabella, for once I find myself at a loss for words. They're gone, Arabella. I'm sorry.
No. I don't believe you.
Yeah. And see, I wish it was simply another tale, but it's not. I'm telling you the truth. And and this, again, from Clementis' background, being an urchin and being at the mercy of cruel adults, and now having to be, in his mind, one of these adults delivering bad news to a child, it's like, ugh, So anywho, I wish this was simply another tale, but it's not. I'm telling you the truth.
They'd never leave me. They promised. Get away from me. Go.
But honestly, you can't even be mad at her. You can't be mad at her. She just got told that her mother and father, the people that promised they would protect her for the rest of her days and always be with her, are no longer in her life. Like, I couldn't imagine that child's feelings right now, But anywho, on to a lighter topic, in real life, losing people is hard, and I'm dealing with that right now as well. So yeah, so I could really relate to Arabella on that part, because my God, it's never easy saying goodbye to family. But anywho, Obi, can we finally talk? I still can't talk to Obi. Hopefully they're supposed to be doing a new patch, and hopefully in the new patch I can finally talk to my owlbear. Oh, and some of you might be wondering why Shadowheart has fire on her fist. I realized in the last fight,
My faith will guide me.
yes, it will, honey, but we gonna work on that. This is why her spell slots have been refilled, because I realized I didn't have her under the right settings. I actually uploaded the wrong file when I recorded my face wasn't on camera. I had recorded the wrong thing. So I had to redo Shadowheart, and I changed her domain. So she's no longer under the trickster. She's still a cleric, but she's not a trickster cleric anymore. She's now a light cleric. And I did give her wardcaster, and I gave her alert. So just so you guys know, that's why you see a lot of fire spells here. And I also gave her animate dead, because we're gonna need them in the upcoming fight. Yeah, because like I said, when it crashed on me, I had already done quite a few things when I fought the Githyanki. I had already went to Moonrise Towers, and done some other stuff before I even went to the Githyanki. So I was like, oh, damn it. So yeah, and like I said, when I opened that save file, it was the wrong save file. Everyone else had already been redone except for Shadowheart.
No one back home will ever believe this.
No, they won't. So now what I'm gonna do, excuse me, Scratch, we're gonna go ahead and end the day, because I really do need to long rest. And there is more to do. And yes, Clementis is wearing a new outfit. Oh yes, musical pajamas has continued. This is supposed to be lilac. And so yeah, these are pajama bottoms Clementis is wearing. So yeah, but with that said, let's talk to our party members and see what they say.
Greetings.
Greetings, my dear. So, still nothing to say from Lae'zel. Let's talk to Will.
Well met.
Well met. Yeah, for some reason this is still there for some reason, even though...
Then we know our mission.
Oh,
All roads
I didn't mean to do
converge
that,
at
y'all.
Moonrise.
Yeah, so... Yeah, for some reason that's still there. I don't think anyone else has anything to say, but...
Hey, soldier.
Hey, love. Yeah, I'm assuming no one else has anything to say because no one has an exclamation point on their head.
May the darkness protect you.
And may it well, actually, After what he just experienced with Melee Storm, he's like, girl, the darkness only protects you, honey, because I am a child of light, okay? Clementis is not a religious man, but he will do, what is it, 10 Hail Marys, 10 Hail Salunas, because dealing with Shar's bullshit, he's like, girl, no. So, honestly, he's gonna say to her for the first time, well, I think I might have asked this before, I want to talk to you about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
All right. Oh, how am I holding up in your estimations?
How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again.
Turn to another matter. Good night, Ponytail. But girl, we need to talk to you about this Shah business. My goodness.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
I don't need anything, and my dearest beloved.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, yourself. Now, just so you know, my dear, if you're hungry,
Then I'll see your delicious self tonight.
I know by doing this, I keep giving myself disadvantages, and I don't know if it affects our relationship, but I'm doing it anyway. I mean, my boyfriend is a vampire, or in this case, Clementis' boyfriend is a vampire. Matter of fact, let me check my inventory really quickly, because I want to make sure, yeah, as you guys can see, you know, there is stuff that we can sell. These are all the books that we recently picked up. So you know what I'm going to do right now? The book of poetry and all that stuff. I am going to put that in camp. Yes. If you're wondering why I'm holding on to this outfit, I'm gonna wear it when we go to Moonrise Towers like I originally did. And this other stuff I'm going to sell. So matter of fact, let me do this now while I'm here. I'm just gonna be moving stuff over. That, and that all can go in there. And then these gloves, honestly, these gloves are for, like really good for someone who's, I think it's like for a monk. So like unarmed combat. But since I'm not someone who does unarmed combat, there's no point in having these. So yeah. And the rest of this stuff will get sold once I do everything else. So I think we're good. And we need to get some rest. So yeah. Hopefully I can land on 80 again. But there's no guarantee. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow. It jumped like 10 points. Ah, no. Let's see. 71. Hold on, I'm gonna hold off on that. So let's see. Oh man, it's so tricky trying to find the right like amount. Cause like it either goes way too high like that, or like Jesus, like oh my goodness. So let's see. Let's try. I mean, I can deal with 81. I can tolerate 81. Okay. Oh my goodness. But yeah, this section of the game has been a lot of fun, but I had to like doing this all over again, and this Get Yankee fight I'm about to do, and this other fight. Oh my goodness, man. It's just like, no, I don't want to have to deal with this again, but Wild Magic Surge, armor class increase by 5, and you are immune to magic missiles. It says shield, but apparently that's not really gonna do me any good while I'm here. Okay, now this other thing here, this elixir of arcane, actually this is something Gale could be using, and I didn't realize that. So it's actually something good for like magic users. And Clementis is technically an arcane user, so I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna see, because I was actually doing a little bit of like research on my character and like learning more about the potions. Some of these things I have not been using, and I have stockpiles of this stuff. So I'm gonna hold on to some of these spells because we are gonna be using them in the upcoming fight. But in the meantime, Mama K. And I realize this parry thing here, it is not, oh no, this is the parry thing right here. This parry right here, it's been in her arsenal for a while. I just haven't been using it. I thought you got it when you got like Tavern Brawler, and I realized Tavern Brawler is really just, it allows her to throw stuff. Like she could throw all sorts of objects, including people, but because I have her as the Beastmaster way, or I could say Wildheart way, she can throw items, but I don't think she can throw people. I would have to have her under Berserker, that where she can pick up and throw people, which actually would be a really good thing. But since I don't have it, I'm like, oh well, so I'm gonna give her Hill Giant Strength because I have not been giving her that. And that's gonna help us in a few fights coming up. Shadowheart.
No time to waste.
No time to waste, honey. We're gonna do this. And I'm also going to give her the light cantrip as well. I love how she says Sol Invictus. And
no time to rest.
No time to rest, my dude. Hold on. I'm gonna give Clement doing the same thing. And then what I'm gonna do really quickly is that I'm gonna excuse Astarion for a second.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello yourself. So I'm gonna excuse him for a second.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
I just need you to wait, love.
I get it sounds awful.
I know it does. Okay. This is why I'm gonna talk to Gale.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
I need you for magic, my dude. I need you to do something for us.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do...
At the ready.
At the ready. I gave Gale Ritual Caster, and one of the things he has is Long Strider. Wait. You know what? I think, yeah, he can cast it on other people. Yeah, so he can cast that on other people. So I'm gonna cast that on the party. Nice. Okay. And I think the effect should still work even if he's not in the party. Now technically I could use Gale because the way I set Gale up, Gale is a massive AoE type of character. But I want to do the fight the way I originally did it. There we go. So get right there, buddy boy. And then...
All right. What now?
Well, we're now going to tell Gale he's no longer required.
Always a delight to speak with you. What can I do?
Okay. Gale, stay here.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Thank you, my love.
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
You poor thing, you. Okay, as you can see, it's still on us, so perfect.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Yes, I need you to join me, dude.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Okay, cool. Astarian's back in effect. Hold on, let me make sure.
What a day.
Yeah, what a day. Hold on. What I'm gonna do, his uncanny dodge is on, and I'm gonna turn on his luck. And I want to make sure Astarian, oh, he has something he doesn't need to have in his arsenal, because he's not an arcane trickster. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, having arcane trickster is really good. It's something I would recommend you give you put Astarian under, because he can actually do a little bit of magic, and it makes it I don't know, I like him even more when he could do a little bit of magic. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Drow Poison, and I think what I'm gonna do with Astarian is that I might give him bark skin, because that actually makes their skin tougher, but I don't have a lot of that. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, everybody. Okay, hold on. Oh, I don't have any extracts. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I can't make anything right now. And this is one thing I do have. Elixir of Universal Resistance. I need to... I think I have one. I just don't have that many. I don't have that many. But yeah. But in the meantime, though, let's get up out of here. You know, so we can do this fight. There's 2 fights I want to do. Then what I want to do next is I want to go back to Moonrise Towers. Then, because technically I did Moonrise Towers first, then I did this other stuff. But I'm gonna, well, actually I did this fight like where you're about to see right here. I did this fight first. Then I went to Moonrise. Then I fought the Githyanki. I might end up doing it that way again. I'm not entirely sure. But because this is like this,
Just out of view.
yeah. So we need to, I need to get the party ready.
I was trying to concentrate.
I know, I'm so sorry. Okay, Astarian, I need you right here.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Right, taking your time in the shadows. Clementis, you get right about here. Don't do that. And then Shadowheart.
Can't afford any mistakes.
This is so true. As we glow, as we're fucking glowing in the dark, okay? Fucking nightlights we are.
What's the story?
What's the story, Morning Glory? Mama K, I need you right here. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna quick save really quickly, because this fight isn't exactly an easy one, but
Secrecy above all.
secrecy above all. Girl, you speak the truth. I forgot to cast aid, but I'll do it later. What I'm gonna do is this. Because do you see how this girl's about to hit all these mofos. There we go. Now, what I'm gonna do with Shadowheart is that because I discovered this, your enemy is surprised. She's gonna cast Sanctuary on herself. Now, you see all those shadows in the cut? Okay, Mama K, it is time to rage, Queen. But I'm not gonna move her forward. I want them to come to her because if you move or do anything with her, actually, no, I wanna hold on to that. Hold on. I actually wanna hold on to some of the stuff in my arsenal because it makes it so much more fun when you can like really use all this stuff. Okay, so let's split this. Let's just give her 2. Okay. We're gonna put that in there. Now, Mama K, I need you to hurl this. Okay. And you see how Shadowheart is way in the front? That's because now I put alert on her. I know I have a disadvantage, but also this dog right here, you know?
My little trick.
There we go. And now that brings in Astarion, and you see where Astarion is. Okay, so for Astarion, what I need you to do, my dear, I don't have that many fire arrows. And honestly, these guys, I want to hold on to my thunder arrows as well. But because I'm dealing with these things, even though I have a disadvantage, it still burns them. Oh, I don't have disadvantage on these guys? Huh. But as you can see, Clementis is way in the back. So let's see. And nobody hit this guy. I think it's because I need to cast Fairy Fire. Honestly, I want to hit this big shadow because, yeah. There we go. Oh, and he got a critical hit. Nice work, Astarion. Okay, Mama K. Oh, so what we're going to do is rage. Okay, get right there. And now, because they're all surprised, so it doesn't matter. But now with Clementis, what I can do, I can get right here.
On my way.
Yep. And what we're gonna do, because see, last time I honestly didn't prepare for this fight. I just did it. Like I would just like, oh, let me just see what happens. Okay, so now Clementis is gonna get all of them. Nice. Now I get my shield and I'm protected from magic missile. So what I'm going to do, I can't really escape with Clementis like I want. So I'm gonna put Bardic Inspiration on Shadowheart because she's coming up next. And with Clementis, I'm gonna run back here. But I'm gonna keep him up close because you hear how the shadow disappeared. The shadow actually, it disappeared somewhere. So with Shadowheart, what I'm gonna do with her next, because my goal is because they're all together, like they're literally all sitting in one spot together. So I'm just gonna take advantage of this opportunity. And once again, I'm gonna use fire. Now I know you guys might be like, oh Micah, you're wasting all your big spells. Not really, not when it's coming to getting rid of them. See how she made him appear? Her sanctuary is gone, but now it ain't, as they say. And I'm gonna have her cast it on herself again. At first I was gonna have her, oh, must be, oh, turn before you can have, okay. Oh man, so I can't put sanctuary on her, but I can put it on him though. Okay, so Shadowheart, stay where you are. As you can see, I killed most of the enemies already, except for the 2 shadows, because one of the shadows is still missing. Yeah, all 3 of the shadows and 1 of the people. So now, the shadow can't really do nothing else but that. And as you can see, she's saved. That's why I'm like, oh, we have to use light. You know, light makes them, and look, Now she can do Warcaster shit. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Oh, so I forget what that actually does. I think that's like a protection or something. And yeah, so Mama K, let's get this party started, right? And we're gonna do that. So that's a defensive attack, so it's actually way more effective. And I didn't realize that. Like, look how hard she's hitting this mofo. Now we're gonna do some great weapon mastery. Even though I call it great weapon fighting, but that's okay.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, shall we dance? Astarion, what we're gonna do. Oh, I do. I have the advantage. Look at that. Look at that shit. Like, fucking love Astarion. Like, when you learn how to use these, when you learn how to use a rogue, they're so much more fun. I love it! Okay, Clementis, now what we're gonna do, since this shadow was so kind to reveal himself, we are going to cast a wee bit of fairy fire so we can get advantage. Love it. Okay, Clementis, you did your thing. I'm down to 1 bardic inspiration. Yikes. So what I'm going to do, now this actually uses sorcerer points, but I don't want to use that because at first I thought it gave me like spell slots, so I would have like a spell slot, but no, I don't get spell slots with it.
The wrong fight.
Nice. Okay, Shadowheart, what we're going to do, because she's right in front of us. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, I do have Heartstopper. We have Heartstopper, she has the advantage, and nice. Okay, I could go ahead and do my spiritual weapon, but I have no need to do it. Not right now, anyway. Nice. Oh, but it broke my concentration, though. Damn it. But that's okay, though. Mama K sees this one. Mama K attacks this one. Damn. Like, oh, I love it. Get him, Mama K. Like, oh. Like, this girl is like the best. Mama K is like literally the best. Oh, that's right. She can't actually like kick him or hit him or anything. Right? If only if I had advantage again. Nice. Oh, so you want to be hitting people. So you see how they are? You see how they do? Like, all I wanted to do was kill you. It's not like I was asking for the world. I'm just kidding. Okay. I can't do anything else with Clemmy Clem right now. Shadowheart. Thank you. Shadowheart, get right there.
I have to keep going.
Because, see, it makes them appear when you're close enough with light. Okay. Mama can't, no. Don't need to do anything else. How did it kill me? Oh, that is such booty. Okay, let's wake up Clementis. Oh my glob. Oh, she doesn't have enough movement. All right.
Shall we cut and run?
Okay. Astarion. Heal your boyfriend. Like, oh my glob. I can't believe it took me out. What? That's new. Okay. Well, Astarion, well, Clementis, I'm so sorry, honey.
Something different.
Wow, I barely took any life from it. How interesting. I wonder why that happened. Maybe because of the shadow curse? Oh, that's right. It's immune to that kind of stuff. Ah, how annoying. Okay. That didn't happen last time? Okay. So, let's see. And Astarion? I really don't know how that actually works. Rage ended. Mama K, get right there. Well, the thing is still over here somewhere.
Tactical. Can you feel death's cold grip?
He can. He can. Oh, wait. Let me see. Can I resurrect Clementis? Hold on. Oh, do I not have enough scrolls? Hold on, let me see something. Because I may not have enough scrolls. Yeah. Because, oh, I know why. Because of the last time I had to fight, I used the last 2 Revivify scrolls I had. Oh, ain't that some BS? Okay. Well, last time, this fight went way better than that. Okay, Shadowheart right there.
Got to move.
Okay. I don't know what makes this shadow so strong, but you know. Okay, Mama K. Here we go. Damn, like she takes so much life when she does that. I love it. Okay, so
Let's spill some blood.
right, let's spill some blood. Here we go. Okay, so now I have to go back to Withers. Do I have the money for it? I should have the money for it. Astarian. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that happened. Okay. Let's see. And it's funny because I was supposed to be protected by a shield, but oh no, it was magic missile. That's what it was. So I know everybody's like, Micah, why don't you resurrecting Clementis? Oh, I will. He gonna be alright. What is his name? The God of the Dead. He ain't gonna claim him just yet. I think that was everybody, right? I think that was everybody that was out here. There are no other bodies out here. Okay. So now, okay, here we go. That's everybody who died plus the shadows. And now we got to go back to this dude. I can't believe it. Like, I'm so shocked that I actually died during that fight. And now have to spend money to resurrect Clementis.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight.
Right.
The root of all being. Balance.
They're dead. I can't. Balance.
Oh, wow.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours too.
Oh, wow.
The girl must learn the ways of the arcane, but she shan't remain here.
Oh, in the words of Astarian, where will she go then?
The weave knows her purpose. It will guide her plainly, if she listens. Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy. If she walks thy path, it will surely break. Arabella will depart once thou dost leave these accursed lands. She will find her way safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
Fear not, girl. Abandon not the weave, and it shall not abandon thee.
So, this scene was a little different with Clementis when I saw it originally. So Astarian will say, you can trust Withers, you know. If he says you'll be safe, then you should believe him.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now, veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps everything will be all right.
Ah, and now we get this ring from Arabella, which is really cool. And Withers.
Thou hast now a bosom companion. Take care that thou art not distracted on thy quest, seeking the comforts of the flesh.
A starting will be, excuse me?
Recall that in time, all becomes dust and bone.
Well, skeleton.
Fate spins along.
Oh my
as it
god.
should.
This is so interesting seeing it from another perspective.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead?
We need a resurrection because Clementis fell in battle. Yeah.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
Okay. Well, I want to resurrect Clementis.
This is the price of balance.
Here is the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping thy distance for a moment. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Oh, there you are.
No one stopped me yet.
Oh, honey, you just got stopped. Okay, so that is that scene that plays out. Oh my glob. Okay, let me check my spell slots. Okay, so what we need to do, I'm gonna do a short rest
Better than nothing.
so I can get back my bardic inspiration. Okay, let's check Shadowheart. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at where her spells are. Oh, that's right, because that warding thing was actually oh, that's right, because it eats up her spells. Yikes. Yikes, man. Okay, crap. I might have to end up doing another long rest.
Can't give up now.
Yeah. Mama K.
Don't burn yourself.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, because Shadowheart's spells are so low, because that was using, I forgot, that actually uses her spell slots. Yeah, because I wanted to fight the Githyanki. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem because she was my ace in the hole.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This is true. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to do another long rest. I was not expecting Clementis to kick the bucket like that. Okay. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody wants to say anything, so to bed. Okay, let me see. I should have a pack and another one somewhere. Hopefully. Ah, yes. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys, I did a long rest, so I edited all that out, so you have to watch me do all my little morning rituals. Okay, so we robbed all the bodies over here, and what I want to do now is, like I said, I want to deal with the Githyanki, since I know they were in the area. So, you know, we're just gonna close this door. And now... now this is I've been I was, what do you call it, this is metagaming. Someone had said they thought I was doing it in like the earlier episode. They thought I was metagaming with some of the stuff I was doing, but I have to tell you guys, I wasn't metagaming in the early parts of the game. Like I said, I did see some of Hey Amari's content. Hey Amari, her channel link will be in the video description. She's a friend of mine. She kind of helped me understand more about, you know, the world of Faerun and all its teachings.
Looking ahead.
Yeah, and what ended up
I don't
happening...
need any attention right now.
I end up learning a little bit of the early game, and I saw some early access stuff, but I wasn't metagaming then because I didn't know what to expect. A lot of the stuff was very new to me. Shadowheart.
I wonder what the next move is.
Yeah, Shadowheart. I'm gonna need you to come over here, my dear. There's a reason I'm doing it this way. It's to give me extra backup with this fight because this fight is pretty tough, especially when it's on Tactician. Okay. Okay, Shadowheart, my love, I need you. Aha. Okay. So, let's see. I think this will allow her to do some other things. I will pick these skeletons clean, but a little later. But for now, I need to do this. One. Yes. I need an extra person with me. Okay, come on, follow Shadowheart. Because what I discovered, I have another profile that I'm playing to see all the stuff that I missed in this original playthrough, and oh my god, I missed so much stuff. Oh, and that reminds me, guys, if you are in the Shadow Curse lands and you haven't
Unseen. Perfect.
Yeah. If you are in the Shadow Curse lands and you're pretty far into the game, I would highly, highly, highly recommend.
Attention.
Yeah. Oh, and I have to drink another one of these for Mama K. If you're in the Shadow Curse lands and you've already been doing quests, do not go back to the first map, because it's not going to be to your benefit and you're going to end up being blocked out of progress. I tested it in off camera and I discovered, oh my god, I can't go back because, you know, there's no way I could really like go back to do anything. So yes, just so you know. So if you're in the Shadow Curse lands and you've already started quests, don't do it. I would say, let's just say you finish the Get the Inky Pass or the Underdark, and then you decide to go back to the first map. Do it then. Don't go to the Shadow Curse lands because it won't let you progress with certain side quests. Now, there's a reason I'm doing things this way. This is just me testing this out. I don't know if this will be a successful strategy, but the Githyanki are here, and this is where I fought them. Last time I fought them on that bridge up there, and I was ill-equipped because I didn't know they were there. I didn't know it was going to be like what you're about to see. This. Okay.
Wargas failed to kill you. I won't make the same mistake.
Okay, so with that said, Mama K, I'm gonna need you to do a wee bit of the magic because I need her to be hard to hit. Yeah, so now she doesn't have any other movements, but that's okay because
Cloak and dagger.
Cloak and dagger. Yeah, this is gonna bring Shadowheart into the fight, but I'm perfectly fine with that. I need her to do this. Yeah, I need her to do this because, yeah, this'll hit Mama K, but not as bad. It may disrupt her. It may disrupt her concentration, but it'll be alright.
Let me strike true.
Yeah. So now that that's a thing, you know, I'm gonna do this with Shadowheart as I already intend to do. Right there. So now she has Sanctuary, but then there's more.
If this isn't important.
Right? This isn't important. Okay, so for Astarion, what I'm going to do drow poisoning on his bow. So let's get his bow out. And let's put some drow poisoning on it. Now, if you're using my channel as a way to figure out how to do some of this stuff, that's hide. I need cunning hide. Or I can just do this. Invisible. So now, Astarion, I need you to do this because this will give him, oh, hold on. This will give him somewhat of an advantage in this fight. Okay. So I need you to do this because these bowmen are no joke. They will fuck your shit up with their bows. Yes. So now Astarion's in the mix. Astarion, get back here, please. Okay.
I'm heating up.
Yeah, I know you're heating up, Queen. But I'm gonna let some of these other people move for a second because I have a plan. Okay. So that brings Clementis in. Shit, I didn't expect that. Okay, nice. So since Clementis has been brought in, that's okay. Oh, Shadowheart. I don't know if this will work, but let's try it. Oh, and he's been hit with Frighten. Okay. So this isn't going according to plan, but you know. Oh, she's been knocked prone. Okay. Okay. So now my skeleton's in the mix. And see, the reason why I put Shadowheart right there. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I didn't mean to do that with the skeleton, but it is what it is. And so for Clementis, what I'm going to do, because I have a big elemental spell. Hold on, where is it? Where is it? Oh, is it Sleet? I thought I had Hailstorm. Or maybe, oh no. Oh, I do have it, I do have it. So Clementis, you are gonna do that spell, right? Target is too far. Which will have to bring me out of where I am. Get right there next to them.
Very well.
And let's see, hold on. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works, we'll see. Okay, so Clementis, with that done, okay, I don't have a teleportation because had I had teleport, I would have done it like super fast and quick. But what I am gonna do is this. So Clementis is now invisible and I'm gonna run right over here if I can. Oh, they took out Karlach. Ah, dang. Okay. This is not going the way I hoped, but oh well. And like she dropped her weapon. She dropped her weapon. Shadowheart. Dang. Like I said, this fight is really hard. What I'm gonna do with Shadowheart. She still has Sanctuary on her for right now. Okay, Mama K. Okay, can I grab her weapon? Yes, pick up. Oh no! Oh, that's so messed up. Okay, drink that. Okay, Mama K has her weapon. I can't do anything else with her right now. So Astarion, what I'm gonna have to have him do, yikes. So entangle. Oh, I can't do it because I'm immobile. Darn it. So let's see. Can I do this? Can't hit him. Can't hit her because Also, I'm immobile. Yikes. And I'm at a disadvantage because I'm frightened. Damn, like really damn. But what he can do... Oh, I can't even teleport because I'm immobile? Oh, that sucks so hard. Okay, a starring bark skin, please. And the drow poisoning is off this guy. And see, the problem is with this, it doesn't seem, cause look at how they rolled. So it doesn't really seem to help all that much. And then she's down again. Nice. And we still haven't even hit the main lady. Look, it doesn't do anything. Like, oh, that sucks so much. Tides of Chaos. Oh, it knocked him down and revealed his location. Okay, so as I said before, this is a very tough fight. And it is very tricky to get it to go right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drink a speed potion. I'm gonna do, if I can, on these guys. I can see if I can cast hold person on this guy. Which one is higher? Either one is like nice. Okay, Clementis, get right there.
Best be on my way.
And now what I'm going to do is magic missile. I'm gonna do a strong one on this guy. But as you can see, he's like, they're really tough, so it's like, fuck, you know what I mean? And look how many times they can hit. Damn. This is why I lost last time. Okay, Karlach is completely down. And then for Shadowheart, like, dang, man. Let's see. I can't banish. Well, I think I can. This is necrotic. That's radiant. Let's see if this helps her. So let's get over here. And then now, I don't think I can do anything other than heal. You know? And it's like, yeah, so all we have is these kind of things right now. And like my biggest, strongest fighter is down. And look how tough these cats are. And it's like, oh, I can't really do anything with them. You know what I mean? And this, I don't know, like that. And look, their rolls are so high. I don't want to waste her magic. Like, I really don't want to waste her magic. So I'm gonna figure out how I can do well on this, but see, and it's like this takes magic from her. And Clementis is down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and like Clementis is completely down. You know, it's just like, oh man, Warcaster, get her. And like we barely took life from them. Like we barely took any life. And it's like, oh, are you serious, man? So the only thing I have, like I have two people down, and it's just like, oh, how do I, you know, it's almost like what do I do in this fight? Because this fight is really challenging. And I missed most of my hits. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these Get Yankee, man, they are no joke. Okay, right there.
Time to kill.
Well, that's if you can, my dude. See, I can't even I can't do a lot of my stuff, unfortunately. So even though this was a better strategy, I know what I'm gonna do in the future with this. So I think I have another idea. So get him, Astarion. And like he parries. And then like I'm still stuck with, I think he's not afraid anymore. But what he can do is this. But if he moves from her, wait, if Astarion moves, it'll tell you if it'll provoke an opportunity attack. I'll try it. Ah. Yeah, and this is kind of what happened last time. Shadowheart was left the last to be standing, you know? And she's a problem, that lady, you know? She holds her concentration. Yeah. Okay. And then like I lose my entire group. Okay. Okay guys, I was clearly having complications, so you're getting a voiceover. So to start this match off, I had Shadowheart and Clementis lay down those glyphs. Then I had Karlach, instead of running in the middle of the Githyanki, I had her run to the side so she wouldn't get electrocuted. So now I'm going to explain to you a little bit of what was going on during this fight. Trust me guys, I died, I want to say maybe 7 times during this fight. To get the Yankee in this particular fight, they're even harder than the fight with Wargas. So when that lady was like, where Wargas failed, I won't believe her. Because this was a very challenging fight. So what I'm doing here, I'm doing a lot of big AoE magic, and I was trying to do the firewall, but as you could see, because Shadowheart couldn't fully get all the way over there because I stopped so far, I can only do so much damage. And mind you, by me doing this with her, helped me out a lot. It helped me out so much during this fight. And like I said, during the fight, I did several things. And a lot of my strategies were not failing. I mean, were failing. And so I end up doing a lot of this kind of magic, you know, like in the back, like keeping Clementis far enough away and doing combined spells like the Wall of Fire, Cloud of Daggers, using glyphs. They're just gonna automatically get hit by. So as you can see, it was working. It was taking them out. I would highly recommend during this fight, it's the archers that are the biggest problem, because when they hit you with their arrows, it travels through people. Oh my god, and that really messed me up. On one of the attempts, I actually tried to have Astarion, you know, do cunning hide, and he was behind one of the archers. And even that still didn't help me out a lot, because no matter how much I tried to use luck, missile catching, Clementis using cutting words, Shadowheart using that radiant glyph or ward to distract or blind the enemies, it just wasn't working. So in this particular fight, my goal was to hit them hard, hit them fast, as much as possible. I probably should have had Gale or Wheel during this fight, because they can do counter curse on a lot of spells, so that would have helped me out quite a bit. And as you can see right here, you're about to witness, I chose to do it, but as you can see, she managed to save on that. But it's, as you can see, I was actually lucking out, getting critical misses and misses when they were shooting. And luckily that guy died because of the fire. That's why I was like, yes! You know, only thing is though, had I had Gale or Wheel during this fight, I'm pretty sure they could have done some counter curses on some of these things. And as you can see, the Githyanki are not playing, and unfortunately Clementis is very, very squishy. So even though I was trying my best to survive, you know, it was not easy. So I had to like look for my speed potions and all that stuff to really like figure out what to do, because this fight did not go easy for me. I'm telling you guys, the reason why I end up using, see, luckily they were missing a lot of their hits, thank goodness. You know, it was just, this was just a match where I was having luck was on my side. But yeah, man, no, this fight was really challenging. And the reason why I used the Necromancer, a necromantic spell with Shadowheart, is just so I can have an extra body there to kind of do more hits, you know. And then luckily it landed, but I was trying to move Astarion before he got hit with another Eldritch Blast that caused fear, and it keeps them from moving. Trust me, I got hit with that so many freaking times. So I was like, oh, Astarion, you know, now's your chance. You know, and whenever they're frozen, whenever you land a hit, it's a critical strike. So I'm like, oh yes. So I'm gonna try to do all the hits I can. As you can see, I didn't land every hit. But I was for sure trying to get as many critical strikes as possible with Shadowheart, and with Shadowheart and Mama K. They were like my two powerhouses. Clementis' magic was useful. But one problem I realized, and I did edit this part of the fight out, look at that, like, oh, fucking love Mama K. But during one of the fights, Clementis' wild magic took effect, and here was the problem. It was healing everybody he hit. So every single person he hit with his magic, it was healing them. So I was hitting the enemies, but I was rejuvenating them because I didn't see what it was saying. So I was like, damn it. So as you can see, I think this is like 1 or 2 people are still left. And you see those archers. You see, I was still getting hit, even when I would try the ward, even when I was trying stuff. And the sad thing I realized was I didn't have opportunity attack on Astarion or Mama K. Opportunity attack wasn't on. So I was basically kind of missing times to hit them. So if you were wondering why some of the enemies were running past, but I couldn't do anything to them, that's why. So I highly recommend that you prepare for this fight. Now, earlier in the episode, I was saying, earlier someone thought I was metagaming in a past episode. I was not metagaming. This fight, I totally metagamed when, like I said, you guys didn't see the original fight that I had. I didn't know the Githyanki were positioned the way they were. So I lost that fight, and I lost really badly because I was ill prepared. And I believe Shadowheart was the last one left standing. And as you can see, you know, they are gunning for Clementis. Luckily, he was missing a lot of his hits. But yeah, like I said, look at my health. Like, oh my God, poor Clementis was really in a bad way in this fight. So yeah. But going back to what I was saying, for this fight, I totally did metagame because I needed to ensure I would win. So I was trying the strategy you saw me do earlier, trying to use the shadows to, you know, hit the enemy first and ensure that I won. Yeah, but like I said, I tried it multiple ways and a lot of the ways were not working. This just so happened to be the right way to do it because I had Clementis sneak around, lay a ward where the archer and the head girl was with the gauntlets on, who's doing the Eldritch Blast. So I managed to get wards in those areas, and by doing that, it helped me out so much during this fight. And what I was trying to do with Shadowheart here, I was trying to raise up the Githyanki. You know, sometimes you can do that during the fight, but for some reason it wasn't letting her wake them. So it let her work one, but not the other. So as you can see, when you raise one up, it gives you a zombie, depending on who you're doing. And what I should have done was a level 3. I should have done a level 4. It would have gave her 2 zombies versus the 1. And I think she was left. Her and the archer were left. And trust me, they were hard to pin down because A, they can teleport, and 2, they were running like crazy so they can have distance for their attacks. So I would highly recommend, if you see how she's dodging out of the way. I highly recommend during this fight, like I said, prepare, have all your spells ready, any potions or elixirs you're gonna use during this fight. Like, watch this. I managed to save, but look, it was like, I'm telling you, those archers and this chick were a problem because even though she was up close, she was still hitting. And look, she got Karlach with fear and was trying to run up on Karlach so she can hit her and take her down. But luckily, I think what I was doing during this fight, I was using magic missiles on her. And I was luckily getting, I was getting those hits in because I was like, I have to use magic missiles because I have to get guaranteed hits. And I think when I did it, I think it took fear off Karlach. I'm not entirely sure. And luckily, her health was low enough I was actually trying to get them both with hold person, but he was just too far away. But luckily, I managed to get her with hold person. And I was like, yes. No, I think Karlach is still stuck with, she still has fear on her. So I think I was trying to heal the person who was injured the most. And I think that was myself. So I was like, let me hurry up and heal myself. And then I was like, we need to crowd around her. Now that she's by herself, you need to crowd around her as fast as you can. Because if you don't, and she gets distance, she's gonna mess your stuff up. So luckily, when I got that whole person and Karlach or Astarion got that critical hit on her, it really helped us out a lot. So I would highly recommend, if you can, try to position your people where you're crowding around them. Don't really use my strategy, trying to use the shadows. I mean, it did help. It did help me a lot. But I would highly recommend AoE fighters like Gale or Shadowheart. If Gale and Shadowheart are your AoE kind of fighters, then use them to mess up people's day. But yeah, and I think I still even missed this because I'm telling you, look, it was a critical miss. Like, she didn't even hit him. But yeah, those archers, if you can pin them down, that is what you want to do. And look, he got a critical hit on her, and look, she's basically almost down. But yeah, the archers, if you could hit those archers as fast as possible, that is gonna be your ace in the hole because it's 2 of them. The other 2 Githyanki warriors, they are a problem, but if you can like slow them down, that's the thing. And don't let them split up your party. That's why I try to keep my people together, because in one of the fights they did split us up and they took us out really fast. So yeah, and even with this, look how close I am and I still miss. But because I use electricity, he still got electrocuted because there's water on the floor. So I was doing everything I was doing purposefully because I wanted to make sure I hit the enemy. And again, even with the zombie, I was missing those hits, man. So again, and with Astarion having drow poison, I think I missed this hit right here. Yeah, see, I missed. And like, no matter how much you try, for some reason, the PC, their dodge game is like on point, and you will miss a lot of attacks. And luckily, Shadowheart got a critical hit here, but it didn't say a critical hit, but look how much health she took from him. And by this stroke of luck, I won this fight, and I'm so happy I did.
Psionic detector alerted us to the Githyanki attack. Looks like Voss was good for his word.
Oh my god. Guys, that fight was not easy. I lost so many times. Oh my goodness. Oh my fucking god. That was a really tough fight. And yes, I did, because that was meant to be my plan. I turned one of the Githyanki into a zombie. That was the goal. But since the other one,
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
yeah, since this one it wasn't exactly dead, I couldn't do it because he's unconscious. So, but not anymore. There we go. Oh my god, these characters are so, like, this entire session. Oh my god. Oh, and then look, you get these bracers, but what they do, I'll have to show you next time. I mean, I'll show you what they actually do, they actually had some really cool stuff. Now, had I had Will or Gale with me, because they have counterspell, I could have used them. I could have really used them in this fight. Okay, so now,
Dark Justiciars, who fell long ago in service of Shah and Ketheric Thorm.
okay. And the funny thing is, I gave Mama K the strength thing, but my god, it's like it didn't even work for her. It was like she was still struggling. I was like, oh no, Mama K. And I was really tempted to what do you call it? To give her the coin, but I'm kind of scared, does that actually hurt her? You know, is that a benefit to her, or is it like not that great of an option for her? You know? So I'm not entirely sure. But yikes, man. Freaking yikes. Yeah, and you actually do uncover something over here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go back to Last Light Inn. We're going to go to, like I said, we're going to go to the Last Light Inn. I'm going to do that first. So I can get everything. Yeah, cause oh my god, guys, like this fight was challenging in a good way. It really challenges you, but ooh, I was not prepared. Cause it takes so long to get their health down. You'll see all the different like strategies I was trying. Some of them worked, a lot of them didn't work. This happened to be one of the rare ones that worked. Oh my goodness, because yeah, that's all I gotta say is yeah. Woo. Okay, I'm glad I got done with that. I finally got vengeance on those freaks. But that down there, we're gonna view that in just a second. But first things first, like I said, I'm gonna go to Last Light. I'm gonna go to Last Light Inn, and then after we go to Last Light, then I'm going to long rest, see what the camp is saying, and then I'm gonna go to the area I was talking about, and then we're gonna go to Moonrise Towers. But oh my lord. The struggle, honey, was a capital R-E-A-L.
How's the barricade coming along?
Oh. Hey, girl.
Hey, pretty.
See if there's anything you need. We don't know when the next blow might land.
This is so true. Okay, guys. I just sold everything that I had. And you know what I did not do? I did not fucking quick save. And we're gonna do that right now. Because, oh my god. My god, that was a challenge. Okay. So there's a few things I need to do. One, we need to long rest. And the scene that happened with Astarion and Withers, Astarion ends up getting that vine thing that I wanted Clementis to have, but it apparently it's just a gift that he receives. It doesn't matter who does the talking. It's just they just get it. Now, there are a few things that I want to show you guys. these gauntlets right here, from what I'm understanding, they actually do something really cool, and I think they give telekinesis. Because I remember seeing it on a video. It says really special items you can get while playing the game. I don't remember who made the video, but the thing is that these gauntlets, when you wear them, they give you telekinesis. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give these gauntlets to Gale, because honestly, I think he would best benefit from this. So what I'm gonna do is put this in camp, because like I say, you still have the Pixie's blessing. Oh nah, you still have the Pixie's blessing on you. It's just what do you call it? It's just it's put away so it doesn't occupy your inventory space. Okay, so these gauntlets here, like I said, I'm gonna give these to Gale, but I'm gonna put them on Clementis just so you can see what they do. So as you can see, once you put them on, oh wait, hold on. See, you get telekinesis when you wear them, and I think those gloves would best go for Gale. You know, so don't worry, I am gonna bring Gale back into the party. Oh, speaking of which, let me do this now since I'm talking about it. That way it'll be out of Clementis's inventory and storage. Oh my god, I didn't even use half of my big spells on the last fight. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you guys, that fight is really tough, and you'll see as the fight progresses, you'll see I was struggling, but luckily on this fight, I guess the Gith Yankee took mercy on me, because whoo, that was not fun, not even a little bit. Now with that said, it's time to long rest and end the day. Okay. I don't think anybody has anything to say, no. Oh my goodness, but we are gonna go to Clementis is gonna go to Astarion.
Hello, beautiful.
Oh, it's so sweet. So once again, if you're hungry, you know where to find me.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight.
I love it. And it's so funny because when Astarion went up to Withers, he said the same thing to Clementis. He said to Astarion, now that you have a bosom companion, don't get, I get it, your boyfriend is cute, but, don't get lost in his thighs or between them, as they say. So yeah, so we're gonna long rest because, oh my lord, we need to long rest. Oh my god, a lot of drinking is happening tonight after that fight. Oh. Anywho's, and now that that's all over, thank the Lord. Oh. Perfect, yes! Okay. Okay, so no dream visitor tonight. Yikes, man. I even tried to be slick by having Astarion sneak up on the roof behind one of the guys, but even then, like, they kept running. And the funny thing is, you know what's weird now that I'm thinking about it? It's like I don't have opportunity attack on anymore, and I think it's still off. I think I still have it off. Hold on, reactions. No, all my stuff is still on.
Wanna dance? Oh,
her opportunity attack is off, because I kept saying, how come I'm not doing opportunity attacks when people...
Don't touch me.
Because when you want to know why it's still off, it's because, because of the Grimforge fight. That's why I was like, why isn't Starion and Lae'zel doing attacks when people run past them? And I'm like, now it makes sense. But even if I had it on...
Still alive. So that's progress.
The PC would have probably been able to get around it some magical way. Oh my god. Okay. I cast fly on myself, which is lovely. Okay, so I have that. The other thing I'm going to do... Oh, I'm gonna give myself this arcane because, yeah. And then I'm gonna give myself a wee bit of the light. Okay. Shadowheart.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Wits and blades always sharp. That's how they get down. Okay, so now that I've done that, and also I forgot to cast aid with her, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Yeah, let's march, Mama K. Okay, and then, oh, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I am gonna switch out Astarion. Even though I love him to smithereens, I'm gonna switch him out.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Because I need Gale. I really do.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
I know it is, but for the moment, I think it's better if you stay in camp for a while, love.
Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
You always say that, and every night you bunk with me. So, please, just stay here.
I guess I'll spend my evenings lounging here while you do all the hard work. It sounds awful.
I know it does. You sweet, sexy thing, you. So now, let's go bring in Gale, who I probably should have brought in before I brought back in Astarion or Will, because I think Will and Gale both have counter curse, and it would have helped me out a lot.
I do enjoy our conversations. What do you need?
Well, my magical friend, join me, why don't you? There's plenty of adventure to be had.
With pleasure. Lead on.
Lovely. Now that I have the incredible Gale back with us, Gale, my love. Thank you, baby boy. Now, if you would be so kind as to go to the ladies and get them ready for the day, as they say. And I need to give him that arcane surge potion. Now go get Mama K. Lae'zel has something to say? Oh, I know she does after that bullshit. Okay. Oh, Mama K. I probably should have had Lae'zel with me. Okay. I love it that you just see the character walking back. And the funny thing is, what they said with the new patch, they're supposed to get new idol animations, as well as they fixed the kissing. Because they showed this thing on Twitter, here it is, on Twitter where you see Halsin kissing Astarion, and I guess they said they fixed the height difference with the kissing. So, and a bunch of other bugs, as they say on Twitter. But, Lae'zel, you want to talk?
It is as we knew.
Mm-hmm.
My people have turned their blades against us.
Yeah.
They will emerge from the shadows and descend from the skies, and we will grant them their only just fate. Death.
I love it. I love how she says that. But if you were there in that fight, perhaps we would have been doing better. Okay, so, oh, Gale. Okay, Gale, I need to give you some of this arcane surge magic. Because, oh Lord, baby boy, you gonna need it. You gonna need it. Say it with me, kids. He gonna need it. Okay, so this is a greater one. So drink that, Gale. Okay, and then Mama K. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
That's wonderful. Now give that to Karlach for me, bro. And then these two things, necrotic resistance. I'm gonna hold that later. I'm gonna hold that for later. So give that to Clementis. Okay. Okay, cool beans.
Let's move.
Okay. So now we can put all this away. I think we're ready for the day, you all. I think we're ready for the day. Now, before we give this to Arkala, oh, you know what? I didn't read this. Hold on. Hold on. I accidentally put it in the bag. This is what it was. Do what has been asked of you. Stop the interlopers. take back what is mine, else your punishment will be severe. By order of your queen. So, as you can see, Blackif is like, them bitches got my thing. So, there is some truth to what the, I don't know if it's a tadpole, but well, we actually went to the astral plane and saw him. So, Clementis does know that the dream visitor who looks like Stormy is a real person. But the question is, it's like, are you Stormy's twin? Like, did I not know about, you having a sibling? So, all these questions are running in Clementis' head, and him seeing this and the fight they just had, Clementis is just, he's like, yeah, no. I tend to believe them on this. Okay, so we're gonna put this away. Because Clementis showed that to Lae'zel the night of the fight. He was like, girl, I've been trying to tell your ass since day one. Your people is out to get us, okay? So, now, with that said, oh, yeah. We're gonna leave.
I expected to find lurking in this cursed gloom.
Oh, well.
Certainly wasn't this.
No.
Glimmer of hope amidst the darkness.
This is true.
That's one way of looking at it.
Yeah.
You could also say it's a prime target. The one pocket of light in the gloom.
I bet they're close.
Oh, pragmatism. My name is Shadowheart. You're not wrong, though. Best we keep our sojourn here to a minimum.
I love it. I love it. Now, let's go back to the Moonrise Towers. Oh my god. Oh, roll to Baldur's Gate. Yeah, that's why I want to go there. But first, we're going to go to Moonrise. Because I want Miss Shadowheart to do something. Okay, here we go. So 2 things, Shadow.
I'm ready.
I know you are, girl. I can feel it in your spirit. But first, that. And second, girl, I need you to raise the dead. So that's 1. But they need to be close to each other. It can't just be, any old kind of way. So that's 1. Wait. Oh, if it says use, you can't, hold on. If it says open, you're okay. But if it says use, no. So let's do this. Take his dagger. Take his bones. But in the meantime, girl, in the words of Withers.
By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Karlach, you're kind of in the way, mama. Okay, there we go. Here we go. I can only do 2. When I first saw this, I was like, wait, I can do more than 2? I can do more than 2? But I don't think you can do more than 2, though. Yeah, I think those are like ones, Karlach. Mama K, you're in the way.
Soldier.
Right there, mama. Okay, Shadowheart.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
I'm glad you say that. Whatever comes, you ready, girl. Be ready like Freddy. Okay, so 1 and a 2. Okay, there we go, because Karlach was in the way. And 1 more. I can do 1 more skeleton. 3. That's what I probably should have done the night before, but I didn't. And Gale, my desire, my dude, is for you to cast not Misty Step, but Longstrider on our new friends. And because he's a ritual caster, he can do this as, it's just like a cantrip. It doesn't matter. You can do it as much as you need. Nice. Okay. So cool beans.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Oh, this is so true, honey. But hey, your wish was granted, sugar. Okay, no, this way. And like I said on my other profile, which I said much earlier in the episode, I'm playing as a necromancer, and my necromancer, oh my god, I tweaked his Ooh, they acting like they still alive. Child, you better stay down. You better stop. My necromancer is a powerhouse. He's a wizard, but a necromancer, and he is a powerhouse, and I love every second of it. Okay, so guys, when I recorded the first time, I did not come this way. I didn't come this way, but
Clustered fires. Intense. The Absolute's army is camped here. Better not press my luck.
You hear what he's saying, right? But I want you to see, because where I was, it was when I had that other fight with the shadows, is when I first saw this. Look at all those fucking ogres and goblins. Like, do you not see this shit? And he even says, better not press my luck, because imagine getting into a fight with all of them. There is no survival. There is only your death. When I first saw that, guys, I was like, oh my God, that's an army. And I couldn't believe what I saw. I was so shocked. And it made you feel like Clementis is already feeling very disgusted with this place. He doesn't like it. He hates everything about this place. He feels like these Shadow Curse lands are irredeemable. Like, there's no fixing. Oh, I did get you. This guy. These Shadow Curse lands are irredeemable. There's no fixing it. It's just, he wants these shadows gone, and he wants to help Helson rid this world of the shadows. But also at the same time, this is Shadowheart's goddess's domain. Like, and he's like, Shadowheart, you're really okay with this? This is what you're really... You accept this? You accept this? Look at what happened to all these innocent people. And you know what the sad part is? I never listened to the shadows, but when you listen to the shadows, you learn so freaking much. And now, guys, we are about to enter the Shadow Curse land. I mean, we're about to enter Moonrise Towers. And, yeah. Okay, so the game auto-saves here. Yeah, and we are about to do our best.
That's far enough.
Oh.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul?
Okay, Helson's voice actor. Little from the field. What news inside? I might ask the same. Why is why is one of our ranks on guard duty? Okay. That's for your question to know. Oh, I like that. I like that. Okay. An invasion camp of Harper is protected by the cleric of Saluna. We're not going to say that. Good news. I'm here to take your head. So good news. I'm here to take your head. So no. So what we're going to say is, little from the field. What news inside?
General Ketherick's advisor went off on a field trip. Zarell's in charge till he gets back.
You'll find Zarell in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
If it's an audience she desires, an audience let us provide.
I like that Gale plays along. I love that Gale plays along. In her name.
Praise the Absolute.
Oh my glove. And there's one thing I forgot to do. You can actually talk to all of them, and we will talk to everyone in here. It's time to head inside.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
I love it. You felt that shake? Oh my goodness. Now.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you.
The disciple.
Through the main doors.
Okay, I'm glad I have Karlach with me and Shadowheart and Gale, because I think this is going to make a very interesting dialogue, because originally I had I kept Shadowheart and I kept Karlach, but I had, instead of instead of Gale, I had Astarion. So I'm excited to see some of the dialogue, because you already saw that with Gale already. So yeah, so I'm excited. But what I forgot to do, guys.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
I know, baby. Like, that's so sad. Okay, we're gonna put this on Gale. Okay, and then these bracers, I'm going to give to, I'm gonna give these bracers to Will, and also I'm gonna change Will's I'm gonna change some outfits, but we'll see. But I'm gonna give these bracers here to Will, and the reason why I'm getting rid of those demon gloves, because it can actually backfire on us in a bad way. Okay. So I'm feeling good about my life choices and what's about to happen next. But guys, this is where we're going to leave it here, because we're going to have so much fun inside Moonrise Towers. And there's so many characters to talk to. There's so much interesting dialogue. And I cannot wait for y'all to see it. But until then, if you enjoyed this episode, y'all know what to do. And I'm wondering, will that, because I didn't do this last time while I was here. But because we just had a battle and all that stuff, I'm gonna play the power, because that's what we have, and that's what we're about to discover in this place, is the power. It worked! Will I fail? And I succeeded! Look at all the people. I'm busking like a real bard. I love it so much. So if you guys enjoyed this episode and watching me get mollywopped on Tactician, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and with that said, me and my squad are gonna see you on the flip side, only if you do what the Absolute says, and that's live, think, and dream big, and choose love over fear. But until then, take it away, Clemmy.